So, welcome back to DemonView LLC. Thank you for watching, and my apologies for not being around for the past month or so, but I was pretty busy. But hopefully you'll find this video interesting and helpful, because today we're doing a review of the GoPro Hero Enduro Battery. Now, this is a battery that was specifically released by GoPro for filming in cold weather. Now, for those of you who may not know this, lithium-ion batteries tend not to work very well in the cold. In fact, this is due to the battery chemistry itself. It's a well-known problem that's occurred with batteries in the past, and this has affected everything from electrical vehicles, which actually have to have a heating system to keep the batteries warm to function, to your cell phone. So GoPro came out with the GoPro Enduro Battery, and this is specifically designed to work in cold weather. Now, it's pretty much the exact same size as the standard battery that comes with your GoPro Hero 9 and 10. The only difference is, as you can see, is the Enduro battery has a white cap and the standard battery has a blue cap. But there's something very special about this white cap battery, and that is that it really works well in cold weather. So I could have taken this battery on a test by going on a ski slope and, playing around in the cold, but since I don't ski, that's not an option. So I decided to put this to a more extreme test, and basically went up for a flight in this MAL M5 180C. Now, for those of you who watch my channel often, you know that I've made quite a couple of flight videos with my pilot, and basically we took this plane up on one of the coldest days of the year so far, and this was all in a test to see how well the Enduro battery performed. Now, for full disclosure, we had a GoPro Hero 9 attached to one wing and a GoPro Hero 10 attached to the other wing, and both of those were running Enduro batteries. However, in the cockpit, we had a GoPro Hero 8 with the standard battery, and we decided to see how well they would all perform. So all the cameras were started at the same time during the aircraft run-up, and then we taxied onto the runway for takeoff. And we flew for about 45 minutes in pretty cold temperatures. Keep in mind that inside the aircraft was actually warmer than the outside air, and that's where the GoPro Hero 8 was mounted in the cockpit window. The GoPro Hero 9 and GoPro Hero 10 attached to the wings were considerably colder because of the altitude and wind speed and basically the air flowing around the camera. Like I said, we flew about for 45 minutes, and then we landed and taxied back to our hangar. And what I saw surprised even me. The GoPro Hero 9 and 10 on the wings were actually still recording. Meanwhile, the GoPro Hero 8 had actually powered off during the run-up. In fact, it just barely made it to the actual taxiway, and then it stopped recording due to the extreme cold. So for me, that's pretty much proof that the Enduro battery works excellently in the cold weather. And in fact, I've actually done some other testing on my deck at the house, during frost and sleet, snow, and that battery really does perform well. So GoPro claimed there's actually an added benefit to the Enduro battery, and that is longer recording times. Is this true? Well, I decided to put it to the test and see. Basically, I set up the GoPro Hero 9 and GoPro Hero 10 with the standard battery mounted on a tripod and decided to record the results. And as anyone will tell you out there, battery testing is the worst type of video you can make. So for this test, I used the following settings on the camera. I had the resolution set at 4K, 30 frames per second, a high bit rate, GPS was on, Wi-Fi was on, but Hypersmooth was turned off since they were both mounted on tripods and therefore didn't need any type of stabilization. So, what were the test results? Well, I have them here. On the standard battery with the Hero 9, the camera lasted 1 hour, 36 minutes and 8 seconds. On the Hero 10, it lasted 1 hour, 13 minutes and 8 seconds, and that's to be expected. The GoPro Hero 10 has a brand new processor in it, which is a bit more heavy on usage, but therefore it lasts a little bit less than the Hero 9 does. With the Enduro battery, however, we actually did see a pretty good improvement. On the Hero 9 with the same settings, 1 hour, 47 minutes, 36 seconds, and on the Hero 10, 1 hour, 24 minutes and 25 seconds. So there is a definite improvement in battery life when using the Enduro battery. However, I decided to do 2 more tests with the GoPro Hero 10, and that was to use the new battery modes that GoPro released in their last firmware. So the first test I did was the extended battery mode. So with the Hero 10 in extended battery mode, it lasted 1 hour, 21 minutes and 37 seconds. And I was pretty surprised by that, because that's actually 3 minutes less than just running it in standard mode. However, in standard mode, I had Hypersmooth turned off, whereas in extended battery mode, Hypersmooth by default is turned on. So that's still pretty impressive that it lasted that amount of time with Hypersmooth turned on. Finally, for my last test, I did the tripod mode with the Hero 10, and that lasted 1 hour, 33 minutes and 13 seconds using the Enduro battery. So that's roughly about 20 minutes extra you'll get out of the Enduro battery using tripod mode compared to the standard battery. So, in conclusion, am I happy with the Enduro battery? Yes, I am. It works well in the cold and extends the battery life of your GoPro Hero 9 and GoPro Hero 10 by at least 20 minutes in some modes. Now, those results will differ for you depending on what settings that you're actually using, but I think you'll be pretty happy with them. So if you liked this video and liked what you saw and found it useful, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. And I'll see you all again.